Hello friends, you are watching Haryali Online. Today in Haryali Online, I am going to share about the potting mix of cactus and succulents. Cactus and succulents are the most pretty plants. People like to have them in their garden at their home. I uploaded a video regarding succulent and cactus some days ago which you like too much, and I had received so many comments regarding the care of my cactus and succulents. How do I keep them very fresh and healthy? What soil media I used in it. So today I'm going to share everything. The soil media which I will make, that is very well drained. How much well drained soil media that is, I will show you by the experiment. The little experiment will be done in front of you. So some things which are important for this media, I have used everything. So be with me till the end. Till the end you will come to know that how I will keep my succulent and cactus very fresh and healthy. So now I will show you what material, what things I am taking in the potting mix of my succulents and cactus. So here I have taken the bowl in which I am going to add all the ingredients. I always have a pre-made potting mix, but at this time I will make it in front of you. Very little amount I will make, which I will use in my very small size of pot. So 1 spoon of cocoa peat I have taken here. This is the cocoa peat, enough for this. You have to judge the ratio, that what ratio I am taking. The same quantity of the compost I am taking. So I have taken here cocoa peat, compost. The next ingredient which I will use here, that is the garden soil. So garden soil I will use half spoon, because garden soil I use it. Normally you will not find the garden soil in the potting mix of cactus and succulent, because I use it, that's why I have added it in my ingredients. In the presence of cocoa peat you don't need to use it, but actually what happened that without garden soil if I make any potting mix, I also don't be satisfied, that's why I use it. The next ingredient which I have used here, that is the cinder. I have used here 3 things, actually the 4 things, but 3 things are in the same quantity: cocoa peat, compost, cinder. These all are in the same quantity, and garden soil has been taken in the half quantity. Actually garden soil is optional here, because I want to keep it in my planter, in my potting mix, that's why I am using it. Normally if you watch some another videos regarding that, you will not find the garden soil in it. The next I have used here the perlite. Perlite also has been taken in the same ratio. Cocoa peat, compost, cinder, perlite in the same ratio. Soil media, garden soil has been taken half spoon. Here I have used pumice stone. Pumice stone is also in the same quantity. Actually these all things are enough. There is no need to increase, but if you have, so you can add. In the end I am adding here the rice husk here. All the ingredients have been taken 1 spoon. Only soil, garden soil and rice husk is in the ratio of half spoon. If you do not have anything in them, it doesn't matter, you can even make the potting mix, but you must have the compost, you must have the pumice stone. If you do not have the pumice stones, you can use the sand there. Don't use the very fine sand there, try to have some stone type sand, it will be good. The sand which have the resemblance like the pumice stone, the stone size should be like this type of pumice is good for this. So after having a good mix, you can see the potting mix in this color, in this form. Compost is important because while making the potting mix, if you add this fertilizer in the form of compost, so it is good for this, because After having the plant in the planter, if you keep fertilizing again and again, so it will not be good for the health of your plant. Now I'm going to share my experiment in front of you. Here I have filled my container with this potting mix. Half container has been filled with this soil. Now I will add some water in it and you will see the well drain system. Now I will pour water in it and you will see water will drain very fast here. Potting mix has been checked here. This is very well drained. All the ingredients which are used in it, these all are very healthy for your plants. After having this type of well drained soil media, well drained potting mix, I never water my plant on daily basis. Even then I have a good gap while watering in it, because succulent does not require too much water. They take some moist from the environment. It is enough for this. When you feel the very bottom side of your planter in a dry condition, then you will add the water. Now I am going to plant my some succulents in this small size of container. It has a drainage hole which is big in size, that's why single hole is enough, and this is very small container. This is the clay pot. Clay pot is very good for your succulents and cactus. If you are using some different pots like the plastic, metallic, ceramic, I will not recommend for these planters in the cactus and succulent, because there is no good absorption in those all planters which you will find in the clay pots. Side wall of clay pots can absorb the extra water if you have in your plants in your planter. This opportunity you will not find with other pots. Plants have been set in it and now I am pouring some potting mix in it. How much I will find some space, that much I will keep adding the potting mix in it, because it shouldn't have any gap. You can also tap your planter to have a good fix. Almost it is done. Now I will add some water with the help of spray. The ingredients which I have used in it, they were very dry except the garden soil and coco peat. They had some moisturizer, that's why I am not pouring the water in it. I am giving just a spray. Here I have sprayed on my plants also. You will not do this because we don't spray normally on the succulent cactus. We normally give direct water into the soil media. If I talk about that where will I place this, normally I keep my all the succulents and cactus under the green net, so whole day they will get the partial sunlight. This is the very best environment for these both plants. If I talk about that how water schedule I will manage for this, normally I water my all the succulent and cactus once in a week, but this is a very small size container, so I will water after one day. Before watering, I will check is it feeling thirsty or not. This is the right method of watering of succulent, cactus, even all indoors. This is the right way of watering. I have shared here all the ingredients which I use in my potting mix of the succulent and cactus. And I have planted a succulent in front of you in the same potting mix which I made here. And in the end I have discussed where do I keep it, how do I water them. So if you also want to keep this type of succulent and cactus, you have to follow my all the tricks which I used while making this video. It's time to love you and leave you. Take the very best care of yourself. Thank you very much.